We are live. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Roll. I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim, and today we get the divisional series starting in baseball. So we get 4 games in the MLB, and then of course the return of having more than one hockey game on a slate. Regular season time, because obviously we had the 2 global series games, but it was only those 2. It was a little tease, and now we finally get the rest of our games. So super excited about that. But before we get into today's games, before we get into today's slate, we're going to recap what happened yesterday. 1-1 right, 1-1 wrong in the world of sports betting. Not a huge card yesterday for me. Monday Night Football was not a good game for me. 0-2 on that game. I had the Chiefs in the under. It was the Raiders in the over. It is what it is. I was shocked. An actual primetime over. I didn't know those still existed. So now those are 11-4-1, and divisional unders are 21-4. I did get a winner yesterday. I got the win in the Thanksgiving football game. The Ottawa Red Blacks, I took them plus 6.5. All they do, Tim, win the game outright.
Nice.
So a nice little winner there with the Red Blacks plus 6.5. Overall, yesterday was a 1-2 day, down a little bit of juice, and down 1.25 units. But it is what it is. We move on, and it's hockey time.
Oh yeah. I had the Chiefs last night. That was it. So 0-1, down 1.1. But it happens. There's plenty of opportunities for them to, cover. Just didn't work out. Got 5 plays in 4 games. Oh, I don't have my scroller going. I don't have my whatever. And then I didn't bet any hockey, but Nick's got it up on the site. So
Of course,
we'll
bet
follow
hockey.
that a little bit. So we'll go ahead and jump into everything, Nick.
Yes.
Start with the early game.
Yeah, we'll get started early here. This game kicking off in about 2.5 hours, right? 2.5 hours? Yeah. Around 1:07. The Philadelphia Phillies are in Atlanta to take on the Braves. Braves are minus 195 favorites. They're the smallest favorite of the day. So what can possibly go wrong? Total of 7.5 in this game. Let's take a look at the weather in this one. And then we'll get into where the money is, and we'll look at the pitchers. So 7-mile-an-hour winds from the right to the left, 68 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Ranger Suarez, Max Fried. We actually have both lineups confirmed, too. For the Phillies, it'll be Schwarber, Hoskins, Realmuto, Harper, Castellanos, Bohm, Segura, Vierling, and Sosa. On the Brave side, it's Acuna, Swanson, Riley, Olsen, Contreras, Darno, Arcia, Harris, and Grossman. Let's take a look at where the money is coming in on this game here. And I have to switch it over from NHL to MLB for this. 78% of the tickets and 86% of the cash is coming in on Max Fried and the Atlanta Braves. Line's gone from 180 up to 195. 56% of the tickets are on the over. 58% of the cash is on the under, and this line's gone from 6.5 to 7.5. Really don't want too much to do with this total here. I did take a shot. I think the Phillies are live to win this series. I truly believe that. And I took the Phillies in this game. Obviously, I still don't trust their bullpen for a full game play. So I isolated it to the first 5 innings, asking Ranger Suarez to go out here, give me 5 good innings, and be leading at the end of 5. Plus 165, Philadelphia Phillies money line in the first 5 innings.
Yeah, I'll be on the Philly train. I think they win the series. I think they win in 5 games, and if you bet them every single game, you're going to be profitable. Well, the funny thing is, most likely with the way that the lines are, if you bet them every single game and if they lose in 5, you'll still be profitable because you got some nice plus money on them. So I'm going to just ride Philadelphia throughout the series. I also have a prop. I believe they were plus 190 to win the series. I grabbed that as well. Philly's coming into this hot. And we're going to mention this with a couple of these teams. Philly's coming into this, playing a couple games this weekend, Atlanta hasn't played in over a week. So they could come out a little bit slow. So I understand your first 5 play as well. So I'm going towards I'm going towards the Philly side. I think a lot of these teams are going to quickly. I think a lot of the wild card round teams are going to quickly jump out on the bye teams just because of the bye teams not playing. What was the last games on Wednesday, and now it's Tuesday, so they haven't played in 6 days, and most of them haven't played meaningful games in a while. So uh, I'm definitely gonna be leaning towards some of the wild card teams today. Philadelphia plus the money for me. And by the way, this series between Atlanta and Philadelphia, like the season series, was pretty close. I believe it was 11-8. So it was actually a pretty close series between the two sides. So it wasn't a one-sided affair. So Philadelphia or
Wait, I did see a stat that the teams that won the season series in the wild card rounds went 3-1. Because I believe the Phillies won their season series against, who do you call it? I think the only one who did, I don't know. I think the Phillies were I'm trying to remember what it was. But I saw three out of the 4 teams that won the wild card series won the season series as well. Because I know the Padres won the season series against the Mets. I know the Mariners won the season series against the Blue Jays. And I think
I think Cleveland lost it to Tampa.
I think so.
Anyways, Philadelphia for this game though.
Yeah.
Joe Kryptonite's in the chat saying yo yo yo. Hey, how are we? Raiders, sheesh. Yeah, I know. Kansas City didn't cover the spread either, so yikes. We'll go to this one, Nick.
Yep. By the way, I just saw an interesting injury for that last series with Atlanta and Philly. Phillies reliever David Robertson strained his right calf jumping up in the air when Bryce Harper homered against the Cardinals last round. He's out for the divisional series. Here comes the Braves' voodoo magic to win the series again. But minus 215 for the Astros, total of 6.5 in this game. Taking a look at the pitching matchup in this one here, it's Logan Gilbert and Justin Verlander. Logan Gilbert this year was pretty good. I mean, Justin Verlander was
the Cy Young Award winner.
Yeah, Verlander 18-4 this year, a 1.75 ERA, a 0.83 WHIP. On the other side, Logan Gilbert 13-6 this season, a 3.20 ERA, a 1.18 WHIP. I'm taking another dog here. I think that Seattle's live to win this series. I did post my predictions for the DS, and I put Astros in 5. But I think that the Mariners are very live to win this series. I'm going to take a shot with them here at plus 195. I believe that's what I got it at, plus 195.
Yeah, 195.
Yeah, I think that this is a team that is very live to win this series, and at plus 195, I think they're worth a shot.
I agree. I took 2 shots with this game. I took Seattle money line plus 195, and I took a shot because just in case if I feel like if Seattle loses, it's because it's a solid pitching game, and it goes under that way. Because the last 2 times that Logan Gilbert pitched against Houston, those games finished 4-2 and 3-1. So I could easily see this one being another one of those type of games. So even if Seattle loses, I can see this game going under and we split. Actually, we got the under 6.5 at plus 102, so we'd be slightly profitable. But I feel like this is one that if Seattle wins, it probably ends up going over. But I will take the 195 and lose the under. I think Seattle is 100% live for this game. Once again, wild card team. Seattle's coming off of that series against Toronto. They looked really good. They're coming in with momentum. When was the last time Houston played a meaningful game?
Yeah, they kind of cruised through the
That's
end
not.
of the
That's kind
regular
of my
season.
big worry with them and the Dodgers. Even though I'm on the Dodgers,
The Dodgers are a different
that's a
story here.
different
We'll get
story.
into why the Dodgers are a different story.
But Houston hasn't played a meaningful game in a while. Granted, Verlander is one of the best pitchers in baseball. I'm not worried about him. That's why I went with the under and Seattle.
Yeah, and when you're looking, you could worry about the Dodgers, but here's the thing: the Padres had to play 3 games, and that's where. See, I think that's where playing in the wild card round really hurts is when you have to go 3. Is because now they're set up with Clevinger instead of being able to have either Snell
Musgrove, yeah.
or Darvish or Musgrove pitch game 1.
Yeah. They'll have you Darvish game 2, so
Yeah.
we'll see with that one. I'm going Verlander K prop, also Dodger run line, and Gilbert K prop. I don't hate it. Is Giannis playing for the Bulls versus the Bulls preseason? No clue. I had $5 parlay for the Raiders -2.5 first half. Adams anytime touchdown, Waller over 50 yards, and Raiders +3.5 full game. I thought it won. Waller had 0 yards and exited with I got you.
Oh no!
Rip anyone who in-game bet the Raiders. It was like +125.
Why would you in-game bet the Raiders at +125 when you could have gotten +200 or 285 pregame?
Yeah, no.
That's just a stupid bet.
Mariners Astros equals under. Yep, lean under. Yep, I can see the under in this game, and if it's not under, then I think Seattle wins. I think if Houston wins, they win like 4-0. So
I see that.
We'll go to this one, Nick.
Yeah,
Right.
another big favorite. All of the favorites here, game 1 are -200 favorites. It's insane. The Yankees are -201. The total is 7 in this game. Let's take a look at the weather in this matchup here. 5-mile-an-hour winds blowing from the right to the left. 64 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Cal Quantrill, Garrett Cole's your pitching matchup here. Love that. I love Cal Quantrill there. Cole, 13-8 record this year, 3.5 ERA, 1.02 WHIP. On the other side, Quantrill, 15-5 this year, 3.38 ERA, 1.21 WHIP. He's looked really solid. I was looking back. You know the last time Cal Quantrill recorded a loss, Tim?
It's been a while.
July 5th.
Yeah, he's the most profitable pitcher in baseball.
Yeah, since then, he is, I believe, 11-0 and 5 no decisions. Yeah. He's been that good. Let's take a look at where the money's coming in on this game. By the way, last game, it was 79% of the tickets, 86% of the cash is on the Astros, 52% of the tickets, 77% of the cash is on the over. This game, 71% of the tickets, 84% of the cash is on the Yankees, 55% of the tickets, 74% of the cash is on the under. And yeah, no surprise, all the favorites are taking all the money today.
What?
I know, right? And looking at this matchup here, I don't know if we're just dog chasers, Tim, or not, but I'm on the Guardians here. I like the way this Guardians team is playing right now. I think Cal Quantrill is the better pitcher over Garrett Cole at the moment. And I think that this Guardians team wins the series in 4. I'm not confident on the Yankees. Now, one thing that I will give the Yankees props for is someone they left off the playoff roster. Yeah. As they DFA'd, I believe they DFA'd Earle Chapman.
They didn't DFA him. He's just not on the roster.
Oh, they didn't? Okay.
I can't DFA anybody now. He's just not on the roster.
Yeah, that was interesting to see. They left him off the roster. So, he's probably done in New York. But I don't see the Yankees making it past this round. I truly don't. I think that this is a Guardians team that may be a force to be reckoned with here, and at plus almost $2, I think that's an absolutely great price. I got 184 with it. I'm on the Guardians here.
Yeah. The Cleveland Guardians were 22-10 in games that Cal Quantrill pitched this year. He was solid. Yes, Garrett Cole is great. Whatever you want to say about him, he's great. I really don't care. Once again, This is a wild card team, or well, they're a division, but if they play in the wild card, they've got a little bit of momentum. They swept. They got one of their best pitchers on the mound against a Yankees team that hasn't played meaningful baseball in about a month. Right? About a month, maybe a little bit less, roughly. Yeah, maybe about 3 weeks since they played meaningful baseball, since they clinched the division.
That's about it.
But when it comes to it, Garrett Cole's great. I'm not going to say that he's not. Cal Quantrill is really good. I'm taking the big plus money with Cleveland. That's fine. I also lean towards the under because look what happened in that. Cleveland scored 3 runs in 2 games and won the series. Crazy. I think they can do it again. I think they can win with their pitching because that's what this team is doing. And this rotation is only going to get better come the next couple of years.
Yeah, they've got some pretty good pitching prospects
big prospects in the works. Watch out for the Guardians. I'm going to have a ticket from them to win the division again next year.
They're going to be they're going to be good. That rotation's going to be damn good.
That rotation's going to be really, really good. Cleveland, money line. Let's run it. So Chiefs first half was weird yesterday, then came out second half. Yep. Morning, everyone. Yankees under. Sounds good to me. I don't hate that at all. I like Cleveland, but I'm taking shots today. We're taking some big plus money shots today. That's fine. Man, that Chiefs game went way over. Yeah, it did.
It happens.
Bears minus 6.5 plus 200. I'm not.
We already locked in a play on that game, and low key, I don't want to do it. Yeah, I don't want to do a free pick video for it anymore, Tim, because it's 2 points lower than what we got it at.
We still have
37.5 now.
You still have to do it.
I know.
Get it while it's hot. That's fair. Guardians. Why not? I kind of like this game over, but I didn't bet it. Didn't bet it like the Guardians too. There you go. Devontae Adams was pissed. Yes, he was. Devontae Adams lost his cool, pushing that cameraman. He probably gets suspended and fined.
Well, you know what the cameraman said to him, right?
What?
You really left Green Bay for this?
Did he actually?
No.
Oh. Lean under. That's fair.
I just wanted to make a joke.
I like Cleveland. Yes, Cleveland. Next primetime game, under. Going under. Let's
already
go.
locked it in.
We got 39.5. It's already dropped to 37.5.
Yep.
All right. This is going to be the least competitive series out of the 4.
Oh, yeah. And this one's kind of funky because of what the Padres had to go through. Minus 220 for the Dodgers, total 7 in this game. Let's take a look at the weather here in LA, where it is 6-mile-an-hour winds blowing out. It's a nice, warm 71 degrees in LA. 3% chance rain. Mike Clevinger and Julio Urias. This is definitely a massive, massive pitching discrepancy because Mike Clevinger this year 7-7 with a 4.33 ERA and a 1.20 WHIP, and he gets to start game 1 of a playoff series. On the other side, Julio Urias is 17-7, a 2.16 ERA, 0.96 WHIP, and this is pretty plain and simple for me. And this is where the wild card round comes in to hinder a team rather than help a team. If you sweep the first round, you're fine because you still got your number 3 starter available to go game 1. And we saw that Cal Quantrill is available for the Guardians, and Logan Gilbert's available for the Mariners, and Ranger Suarez is available for the Phillies. It's not like they had to throw out there Kyle Gibson or George Kirby or Marco Gonzalez or someone like Aaron Savali. They had some of their better starters.
Zach Plesac.
San Diego had to go 3 games in their series, and they used up Darvish, and they used up Snell and Musgrove to make it to the spot, which leaves them screwed for game 1. I think Mike Clevinger gets absolutely lit up in this game. I think this is a 7-1 Dodgers type of win. And I think this rotation is going to be a little out of whack. Now, granted, they're probably going to be able to have Darvish game 2 and then Snell game 3 and then Musgrove game 4 if necessary. Or maybe you take Musgrove and put him in game 3.
I would rather go Snell than Darvish at home, but that's just me.
That's not a bad look either. But I think the Dodgers sweep this series. They
Yeah.
absolutely owned San Diego in the regular season.
I think
I
they've
think
won
that
like
continued.
27 out of their last 22 out of
Yeah,
their
they've
last
absolutely
27 or something
dominated
like
them.
that
So
against them.
yeah, I don't see this being any different in the playoffs here. I think this is the only favorite I like for this round of the playoffs, which is weird. Taking a bunch of teams that just had to go through the wild card games, but maybe we're going to see an impact. Maybe the wild card games are a good thing for teams to play in going forward because they'll have a couple playoff games already underneath their belt. So I'm going to take the Dodgers here, though, -1.5 in this game. I think this is absolute domination by LA.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Dodgers were celebrating when the Padres won
Yeah.
because now they get a cakewalk. The Padres are nothing compared to what they could have faced. Um, this is a Dodger run line spot. Julio Urias has been one of the most dominant pitchers in baseball this year. He threw 175 innings and had a 2.16 ERA. Wasn't even really considered for a Cy Young, though. That's just insane. Mike Clevenger is the 4 starter. This is a clear mismatch. I like Julio Urias and the Dodgers. We got it at +105. I believe it's close to -110 now. Dodger run line.
Yep.
That's all it is. Maybe even look towards the over. I can see the Dodgers hammering Mike Clevenger.
I can definitely see that too. What's the total in this game? It's a 7?
7.5.
I said 7-1 Dodgers tonight.
We could be adding the over as well. We'll see. But I really like the Dodgers in this game. I think they score early and often, and I think they beat up on the Padres.
I think the Dodgers team total would be a good look.
Yeah. Bengals -6.5. Who do they got next week?
They play the Saints.
Sure, have fun. Nick, you're hilarious. I only got
Thank you.
only 2 I got locked in so far. That's fair. Morning, gentlemen. Morning. Draymond Green needs to be disciplined to punching on Poole like that. No self-control at all. Yeah, I really don't care about Draymond Green. Sure, suspend him for a while. I don't really like the Warriors. Going to pause betting unders on Chiefs games. That was annoying to see. And it was just a primetime game. What are they now? 10-4-1?
Yep. 11-4-1.
Dodgers, Julio, Dodgers. Lost an 8-game parlay because of that. Yikes. Might double up and tease even more. Kind of like the Broncos +200 for Monday Night Football against the Chargers. I absolutely do not. But that's all of the MLB for today. That's going to do it. And we're going to – no, I'm kidding. Nick would kill me. We have Hookie starting today. The New York Rangers are hosting the Tampa Bay Lightning. I will say I didn't cap any of these games. Nick had them capped about a week ahead of time, so I'll start capping when he caps at night with it. So, Nick, Lightning, Rangers. Rangers are 115 favorites, total of 5.5.
Yeah, let's see where the tickets are coming in on these games. There we go. I'm seeing 66% of the tickets, 74% of the cash is coming in on the Rangers. Yet this line's gone from -120 down to -115. 57% of the tickets, 73% of the cash is on the over, and it's gone from juice to the under to juice towards a little bit less towards the under. So the line's moved a little bit up towards there. For me, I think the Rangers overachieved last year, majorly. And I'm looking for them to regress a little bit this year. And I still like this Tampa Bay Lightning team. This is obviously the 3-time defending Eastern Conference champions. They've won 2 of the last 3 Stanley Cups. And this is still a very talented team. This is a great goalie matchup, too, with Shesterkin and Vasilevsky. I'm going to take the plus money with the Lightning, though. I think that they're the better team still. And we saw that last year in that series against the Rangers, where the Rangers took the first 2 and then the better team took over the last 4 games. I think the Lightning are the better overall team in this one. I think that we're going to see some regression from the Rangers in this one. I think the wrong team's favored in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Lightning here, game 1. I can't wait for there to be more stats to go off of because this is just the first. What do you call it? This is just the first game. I can't wait to actually have some numbers to go off of. But for right now, it's just who I like heading into the season, and I like the Lightning a lot more than the Rangers right now.
That's fine with me. There you go. Roll with it. We're gonna see Tim capping when it's the Sabres game. Sabres money line. Good night. Good night. Avalanche puck line. Not able to bet -2.5 yet. Project 5-1. Yeah, we're not on.
I'm
that
on the
side.
opposite side with that. I'm on the Blackhawks first period money line and the +2.5.
There you go. Take the Lightning.
Yes.
Yep. Dodger run line. Astros team total over. I like one of those. I don't like the Astros one. I'll take the under in the Rangers Lightning game.
I believe it's a 5.5, not a 6.
Yeah, it's 5.5. Lightning could be the move. Oh shit! Hockey starts today. Yeah.
It does.
The first games in the States. So
yes.
All right, Nick. Second and final game of the first day of hockey. Vegas Golden Knights are in LA taking on the Kings. Kings are -115. 6 is the total. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's another one of those games where looking at it right off the rip, we have 67% of the tickets, 61% of the cash coming in on the LA Kings. And the lines dropped 5 cents. 68% of the tickets, 57% of the cash is on the over. And it's gone from -120 to the under 6 to -113. So it's moved slightly towards that. And another one of those games where the line's moving the wrong direction with where the money's coming in, which agrees with my thoughts on this game. I'm going to go with the team that probably people are going to be sleeping on a little bit this year, a team that missed the playoffs last year for the first time in their franchise history. I'm on the Vegas Golden Knights here to kick off the season at even money, or it's +104 or something like that is what I got it at. I think the Vegas Golden Knights last year, they were, other than the New York Islanders, I think the most unlucky team in hockey because they were missing half their roster to injuries at any given point. They only got half a season from Stone. They got like less than half a season from Martinez, and they were missing a bunch of players. And now they are going to be missing Robin Lehner for the full game. But I mean, this is a spot here where I like the Knights here. I'm taking both road dogs to start off the season. I like the Kings this year. I will say that, but I think the Golden Knights are a very boom bust team, and I'm going to take them here. Take a shot with them game one. I have a feeling the Knights are either going to be a team that makes me or loses me a lot of money this year. And I'm going to take a shot with them here game one. So I'm taking the Vegas Golden Knights here.
There you go. Dodgers money line. Money lines? Are we being serious, or you're taking a -200? Yankees money line.
It's a parlay?
If it's a parlay, sure, I guess. But I'm on Cleveland and we're on Vegas, so that's 1 and 2. No way Blackhawks win the season opener since the Bears won theirs. I know zero logic, but oh well. How about look back, fading teams that won the championship and are raising banners. First game home, losers. Alternative line for that Lightning game. Have fun with it. Or Kings under, Dodger under. I can see those. I'm taking the Kings and the over because I don't like the VGK goalie. That's fair. Lehner's disappointment. Give me the Ducks puck line +95. It's 195.
I like the other. That's a clip I need to make, Tim.
What?
It's the one of Liam Neeson going, "Release the Kraken."
There you go. I know we're talking baseball, but who like out of Fresno State and San Jose State line is -7 in the favor of San Jose, Nevada.
We didn't bet either of those games.
Sheesh, yeah, we didn't bet either of those, but I want to find a way to bet that Hawaii game. I really do. Let's hope the Dodgers rest don't screw us. Oh well, let's get it. Yeah, Dodger run line. Let's ride. That is everything for today. We're going to have a little bit of shorter shows until we get an NBA rolling again. Actually, no, tomorrow's gonna be a little bit longer because you have you have a decent amount of games tomorrow. But we'll go ahead and jump into paying bills and stuff like that. Yeah.
There you
Words.
go.
If you guys
Words.
are new to the channel, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below: Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, picks and parlays, premium plays, merch, TikTok, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. All linked down below. We just put up all of our college football plays yesterday. Go ahead and check them out before the lines move a lot. Make sure you guys check out the DraftKings promo. Bet $5 on any NFL team and receive $200 in free bets. Either use the link in the description down below, or when you download the DraftKings Sportsbook app, use the code Earle PNP when you guys sign up so you can get all the rewards. And finally, if you want to go to any of these any sporting events or concerts, get your tickets over at SeatGeek. When you do, use the code ESP at checkout. It'll save you $20 off your first purchase. All right, Nick. Baseball for me today. Let's ride. Philly, Seattle, Cleveland, bunch of dogs. The under in Seattle, and my one favorite that I'm on is the Dodgers run line. Nick?
Yeah, I'm going to be on kind of the same. Phillies, I took them in the first 5 innings. I'm on the Manas. I'm on the Guardians, and I'm on the Dodger run line. For hockey, we're running with the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Vegas Golden Knights.
There you go. Looking at Vegas Knights over 6.
Don't hate it.
Don't hate it. Did you take a look at the Utah State Colorado State game? Bum fight.
Yes.
Yeah, we like Colorado State plus the
Colorado
points.
State.
Bulls futures. I don't know if I'd really be doing Bulls futures. I will say I was looking at them game 1 though. Plus points. I don't remember who they're against, but I like them plus points. I'd like to thank the Red Blacks. Nice money line win, predicted road win. There you go. There you go, Nick.
I will mention about that. The Red Blacks are one of my favorite types of teams. A predictable one. They're now 6-2 ATS on the road, and they're 0-7 ATS at home. They're predictable as all hell. Just bat them on the road and fade them at home. Plain and simple.
Sounds good to me, Nick. All right, Nick. Let's wrap it up for today.
Yeah, that's going to just about do it for this one. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you guys have not already, and turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESP, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching, and good luck today.
See you.